genios que ganaron esta noche en la Ciudad de México, señor
Aquí está.
Chris
Un aplauso para
McQUARRIE
ellos.
y Tom Cruise.
Christopher McQuarrie, Tom Cruise, Christopher, nice to meet you. Congratulations about everything, about all this movie. Tom, welcome. Well, un grito gigantesco para Tom Cruise y para Christopher McQuarrie, por favor. We are
So
very
much fun today.
Oh, thank you so much.
Gift you gave me, that show. It shows all the posters, all the miles. It's amazing. Wait till you see it.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's amazing.
Thank you so much. It's amazing this movie. It's amazing this. La sentencia.
¡Hola,
final,
México!
¿Cómo está todo el mundo? Queremos ese grito gigante para Tom Cruise y para Christopher McQuarrie. Tom, hermano, no se oye. Le voy a traducir esta canción.
You are
Muchas gracias. Thank you so much. You are my Mexican family.
Excellent. And we want to ask you something about all these audience because Mexico is very important for launch each of your movies and especially this. Why Mexico is so important?
Mexico is important because it's a beautiful country, a beautiful culture. The people are amazing. The food is amazing.
La comida es fantástica.
The locations are amazing. I love coming here. I come here often.
And the people are friendly. This is an amazing welcome.
I love it. I love the people. They're amazing.
the next one you have to do it in Mexico. We can do it in Mexico.
I love it.
You can
Yes.
land in a pyramid or something like that. That would be good.
There's so much action that he and I, we have like 7 other films, 8 other movies that we're actually working on right now.
8 movies. Wow.
Yeah, and actually, I think 9, we added one last night.
I think so, yes.
Could you tell us how this
He
came?
wants to take a weekend off.
Ah, okay.
But you won't let him. You
His
won't
wife
let
and
him.
I were like,
Both
what's
of
a
you.
weekend off? I'm like, are you sure?
Well, yeah, I get a weekend off, but you're going to be there. So
Exactly, that's
not going to be a weekend.
Both of you deserve a weekend off, of course, because how long time did you film this
We're going to
movie?
spend a weekend, and here's how we start our weekends.
Yeah.
At breakfast, we'll just start talking about stories.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
And movies.
But it's obvious. I mean, you have an amazing, you're two genius together. You're gonna have to create things. It's
I know.
impossible
Thank
for you
you.
to be resting.
It's so much fun. Ever since I met him 19 years ago, this is all we just talk about movies. It's just, I feel like, you know, when you're a kid and you're playing with the toys and you're doing it, you're just dreaming together. And that's what happens with us. It's just dreaming, dreaming, dreaming.
We love your dreams, guys.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you so
love your
much.
dreams.
Thank you.
Thank you for dreaming.
He's amazing.
And we love your dreams because these dreams are on the screen, and this time we are here to watch Misión Imposible, La Sentencia Final. And tell us about your chemistry together, because you did the last
Hola,
four,
hola.
the last 4
Yes.
movies. Bienvenidos, pasen por favor. Bienvenidos.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Do you know a lot of Spanish words or
My
not?
friends here, yeah, I do.
So, and do you have a lot of Mexican friends too?
I have many. My friends are all here filling the theater. I have many Mexican friends, my family.
Yeah, you're a brother.
Yes.
Excellent. And tell us about your chemistry together, because you did the last 4 movies from Mission Impossible.
But every
How
film
is-
that I've made, there's always the cues there. Whether it's Ghost Protocol, the first American-made, Valkyrie, every film, Top Gun Maverick, you know, the work
Wow,
that I did,
yes.
everything. It's always, it's just fun. His perspective on things is incredible. American-made, like the work he did on American-made. Edge of Tomorrow, he's uncredited on these things, but always it's just so fun, you know, working and all of this together. There's a real community that we have and created together with other filmmakers and writers and actors. The door is always open.
Amazing seeing you together. Amazing the things that you do together. I can wait to everyone in Mexico to see this one. This is incredible. It's an amazing movie.
Yes.
Yeah, I was so excited that when the movie ended, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to breathe a little bit more. My gosh, this is amazing. Well, maybe because I was
Did you
talking
get
with
in
you.
your car and start to speed and go very fast?
Yes, of course. And the real stuff about this movie is that you are not going to find a lot of adrenaline. You're going to find adrenaline about emotions and about different things about the saga. This is this is a kind of difficult to do too. Is it?
Well, it's always a challenge. Every day we're pushing ourselves, trying to find the most action, the most tension, the most suspense, and the most emotion. Story is everything.
Which is the most difficult stunt to do in this movie, and which is the most difficult stunt to film in this movie? One acting and one filming.
No,
Which
all
one?
acting, everything is challenging, and obviously the aerial sequence, but the underwater sequence for both of us. Look, you have to know, it was we learned one sequence and we put it in the next. When they were building the biggest water tank in the world, our trailers are right at the bottom, and for years we'd walk in as they were building, we're going, oh my God, we're gonna have to do this. It was like
Just
trying to
getting
figure it
bigger
out.
and bigger and bigger.
Yes.
The aerial sequence, it was crazy. I mean,
I
it
can
took
imagine
months
this.
and months to shoot all. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry, are you kidding? I'm interrupting too. Just like that, why not?
Please go.
No, the thing is that I can't imagine you going like, okay, so let's do this. How about, I don't know, let's build a big super tank that can move because we need to shoot it like that, why not? And something's gonna be under the water, I don't know, for weeks, maybe.
It literally is us being kids going, okay.
Wouldn't it be cool if you did this, and then somebody else starts building that stuff? We don't think about it.
McHugh's like, he's a little kid doing this, and he says, and I have you as my real life action figure. So we're kind of going, and I want to shoot this, and I want to do it in an airplane. I want to be, it's like, okay, and I want to do a submarine. The submarine's going to sink, and we're going to, and how are we going to do it? I have no idea.
No idea.
No idea if we're going to figure it out.
Wow, yes.
Amazingly.
It's amazing.
You know what is incredible? Every time I see one movie of Mission Impossible, I go, they cannot top this. They're never gonna top this. It's impossible.
I mean, the
and
next
the next
movie-
one, they do it again. And that's incredible. This is you doing.
They go on. How do you do that?
Look, we have so many ideas. Someone asked me, do you run out? I said, we never run out of ideas, ever. It's just there's another mountain, there's other things to do, there's other stories. It's endless, and you just let your imagination go wild. There's so many things that we can do that will so far exceed what we've just created.
Wow.
And every movie is a rehearsal for the next movie.
Wow.
We're just taking everything we learned, putting it on the next movie. So we look at the submarine now, it was so hard to shoot. Now we look at it with everything we know.
I can't wait for the next underwater sequence. Like we're just going underwater, we know how to do it now.
Yes.
And then when we're doing it, we'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I got a terrible
I got
idea.
a terrible idea.
When do we start?
When do we start? Literally, they'll come to me. Sometimes they'll be like, this is a terrible idea. They'll tell it to me. I'll be like, when do we start?
Wow. Tom, how was to film at the planes? Because you were in, of course, really, really high, and at the same time with the wind in front of you. Because nada más para que se den cuenta, it was
Very high
about,
and also very low.
okay, very high and very low at
Yes.
different times, and with the wind about 230 kilometers per hour, 144 miles per hour. How was it? How did you do that?
How did you breathe?
How do you breathe? How do you do it?
You know, I honestly had to figure out how to do it because you forget to breathe. So I had to find positions in my head, and I was going through it in McHugh, where I would say, well, let's do this, let's do that. I was like, I can't do that. He was like, okay, we'll do this. He's like, I can't move that fast from the bottom of the wing to the top. So I finally said, listen, man, you got to be on the wing and just feel it for yourself. So he actually went out on the wing. He went up, went out on the wing, felt it, got back in, landed, and he said,
This is a terrible idea.
this is terrible. This is horrible. What are we doing?
Why are you doing that?
It was really dangerous. What are you doing up there?
Too late to stop.
But it was too late. It's like, I was telling you, this is really difficult.
Christopher, have you
He
ever...
literally came down, he was like, that was horrible. That was fun. He also said, that was really fun. He loves it. He's a real adventurer himself. Like even we were doing Top Gun Maverick, he was the first one to get in the jets also to test it out, so that he can understand how to write for the actors and what that experience is like. So going through that, and you know, I did a little more kind of floating between the things, but it was a lot of fun.
Wow.
I love that about it. Underneath in the water, you know, he gets in the water when we're under. He's actually underwater directing me underwater.
Yes.
Yeah,
So you was a scuba
Yeah,
diving?
you had to get in the tank. We did everything with hand signals and the aerial signals as well. I would be in a helicopter next to Tom. I'd have to open the door, direct him with hand signals. That was the only way we could communicate.
And have you ever feel threat of him or about you?
Afterwards, yes. You can't think about that when you're doing it or you make a mistake.
In that moment. Okay, there's so many audience waiting for this and expectation for this Mission Impossible. What can audience can expect from La Sentencia Final?
I think they can expect a big emotional experience, something that is very much shows about kind of the friends and family connection of this film. It's really a very family, emotional kind of movie, and it also has just, you can't predict what you're going to see visually. We are not giving anything away in our advertising. As you've seen it, we're showing the trailers, but it's not even close to what's in that film, because we're not going to show it. You're going to have to go see it and experience it on the big screen.
But you know why it's so emotional too? Because for me, it's not because you're here. I've been telling this to everyone in my life. You're one of the most incredible actors, talented actors that we have in this generation. You're simply amazing.
Yes.
And that's why you have everything in this movie. You have action, you have tears, you have emotion, you have everything. Thank you so much for this kind of movie. And we love you. And you are a genius too. So together, I'm telling you, you go on.
How he wrapped up this story from 30 years, I'm like, he would show me stuff, and I'm like, I actually figured it out now. That's really cool. I loved it.
We really appreciate it, especially if you are here, and because about this movie, because we have the fortune to live in a Tom Cruise era.
Yes.
Because there's so many films, there's so many work, there's so many effort in each year, in each movie. So I really want to say thank you to both of you, and special to all the movies that you ever moved. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And big applause, please, from Christopher McQUARRIE and Tom Cruise. Big applause, because we are ready to watch Misión Imposible.
Viva México!
Thank you so much. Thank you. Estamos casi nada. Thank you. Sorry. Que se